Some new images have been released from Peyton Reed's Ant-Man. The photos show a behind-the-scenes look of Reed and Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas's Hank Pym, Rudd's Scott Lang, Evangeline Lilly's Hope Van Dyne, and a closer look at the Ant-Man suit. Once Wright departed, Rudd became a co-writer to Adam McKay on the latest version of the script. On the process, Rudd said, "It's a little strange writing something that's really, truly out of my comfort zone. I wouldn't know how to begin to write something like this, but sometimes you just hit the ground running, I guess. Thankfully, Adam was there." He continued with, "The bones of it is really Edgar and Joe. It's been an emotional roller coaster, but I'm very excited now." Amy Rose, what are your thoughts on the new images and Rudd's comments?
Well, first things first, I love the images. I wish I felt the same way about the trailer, but I did not. And I didn't hate it, I just wanted more. But again, this was the first look, so it doesn't mean it diminishes my excitement for the film just as a trailer, especially when you compare it to Avengers, which was the most brilliant trailer I've seen in a long time, where it's like a mini movie in that. That's what I want. It's supposed to build excitement. That I was like, it felt all over the place. But again, it's no fault of the film necessarily, it's just the cut of the trailer. But these images are great. I love seeing the two of them together. I mean, Michael Douglas is a legacy. Paul Rudd, I feel like his comedic charm and sensibilities, and I think he's gonna be a good action star as well. Just the trailer felt a little off, but I'm not losing confidence. And I love, he seems very, humble in his approach with the script. Adam McKay, he's great. So, and I like that Edgar Wright is still gonna have a stamp on it, at least in the vision that Feige and team had. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really intrigued with the next trailer, because I think we'll learn a lot more, because the story of Ant-Man, that first trailer didn't really give away a lot what's in store. And Evangeline Lilly, I want more of her all the time. What are your thoughts?
Well, I agree with you that I was a bit underwhelmed by the trailer. I just couldn't get a handle on the tone, because it starts out so dark and brooding. Michael Douglas has the best voice around, but he's so serious. And then there's the one liner tacked onto the end, which seems a little bit awkward and out of place. But, I was dubious about a raccoon and a tree in a movie, and Guardians was so much fun. So I'm sure that the next Ant-Man trailer will be great. I like his comments too. I remember speaking to Michael Douglas straight after Edgar Wright dropped out, and he was really disappointed not to be able to work with Edgar Wright. I imagine it must have been tough on the actors to have all these pre-production problems, but Marvel has always pulled out the goods, so we'll wait and see. The images don't show too much, but they're still kind of cool.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point that, I think if this were happening before Guardians of the Galaxy, it would be a very different story. I think there's a lot of goodwill amongst audiences because Guardians was such a success. I think there's been so much uncertainty around production. There's been so many doubts around Peyton Reed. My only trepidation is the comments I feel that are all kind of circulating, Paul Rudd's comments, but also if you read that Entertainment Weekly article, Michael Douglas had issues because they had to shoot scenes so many times, either due to technical problems or whatever, is that there seems to be a lot of doubt internally from people working on the film. So that's a little bit kind of makes me sort of measure my excitement. That said, like you were saying, Michael Douglas and Paul Rudd are two of my favorite actors working now. I think they're both great. They both bring a really layered dynamic to the table, and I'm curious. I think Ant-Man is a really interesting character and property to bring to life. It's a cool one though, and I am still kind of licking my wounds over Edgar Wright, because having Edgar Wright join the Marvel Universe and seeing what kind of beautiful music they could make together was exciting to me.
We have to get over it.
I know, and the
I'm
other
still
thing,
holding on.
The other thing too is Edgar Wright. I get what Marvel's doing also, because they do have a very specific voice, and even though that trailer was underwhelming, it felt like a Marvel movie. So they're clearly trying to put forth an identity and an image. So I have to respect that also.
Yeah, Rudd also said in the same interview that, he was devastated when Wright left, and it's been such an emotional roller coaster, but that they're getting back on track. And I just feel like the MCU, Feige especially, they deserve our trust at this point. So even if it is an underwhelming, they haven't really steered us wrong. And I'm in for, whatever is going to unfold before our eyes. But yeah, so far, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.